Got a little bit of a snack and a refresh. Let my voice rest for a few minutes. Hello everyone, Bubba Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 179 of my playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. When we last left off, we figured out why Bakul Jaja was such an ass, and we come to terms with him, being a turnaround a little bit. He's starting to help us out. He still needs to make a lot of amends for the crap that he pulled, but he's doing a swimming, start. He's amazing getting off to the starting gate of his reparations, so. But we have to go and do the Skydeep Cenote. So we're gonna wait for that. I pretty much knocked out my custom deliveries for the week. I got Fisher to 100, so I got my second 100. And Alchemist is right behind, followed by Warrior. Still haven't done any Paladin work. I've been having too much fun with, having way too much fun with Pal World, so as you can tell, you're probably sick of me playing it. Just the building bug has been bothering me, and wasn't able to do much with it until now. See if any of these got super cheap or not. Not really. Sometimes people post stuff for like dirt cheap, just to try to set the marketplace back. Wow, Shinryu's scale got pretty nasty on the prices. Oh. I should probably burn some of those, Ooh, could I do it yet? I don't think I can. Oh, wait. Nope, that wouldn't work out. Regional folklore. No, it's just bait and tokens. Dang. Could buy high cordials. Could buy a bunch of high cordial. I've got none. I think I'll hold off on that. Yeah, I guess I'll wait. Trying to think of some other stuff that I could do while I'm waiting for this queue to pop. What was there that I could do? I don't want to do any story stuff, because that could pop while I'm doing that. Triangle Awakening. Definitely Pirates, Wrath of Karn, King of the Hole, Narwhal Beckons, Road to the Golden City. That's the one I'm doing right now. Bone Necklace, Growth Formula Alpha, and a Viper Crested Round Shield. Well, I guess we can go piddle around Gold Saucer for a little bit. I do have the daily cactpot to do. So we can go do that. And then I can go and knock out some other stuff, maybe. Ah, come on, Sky Deep Cenote. Pop already. Oh, damn. Damn, I could have gotten second place. I played it safe and went for my number. Damn. Oh well. Win some and lose some. Less than 5 minutes my ass for a queue. I'm even on my tank. Gonna go to the old house. Wait, was it? Oh, it's still results period. Dang. And I'm home. Yay! So I did some moving around. I put the long case chronometer down here. I put some Palladian crystal lights up. I put some food up. So these are like some of the best foods that I've seen that you can get. I moved this over here. There's some other goodies that are chunking up down here a little bit more. I made one of these, hee hee. Let's see, what else we got? I'm trying to remember why I moved that, the chronometer, but I don't remember what I was gonna do. Then got my little bath area. So that's looking pretty decent. Liking it. Trying to think what else is there to do though. Can't really risk unlocking anything or doing any like side story, because if it puts me into a cutscene and it doesn't speed through fast enough, I'll end up stuck with a toss out of my queue, because I'll be derelict. Oh, that was actually kind of cool. Alright, so... I got no real unlocking that I can do. Everything's at, well, Blue Mage is at level 15 yet. As I say, everything is at least level 15. Oh, Thaumaturge needs a level up. I guess we can dip around a Thaumaturge for a little bit. Oh, I look like such a pansy. Go knock out some Fates. Oh, never mind, that ain't happening. Saved by the queue. Thank you. Kind of liking the music here. Yeah, if an orchestrion drops, I'm definitely needing to roll on this one. I kind of like it. It's a little haunting. Nice and melancholy. Right up my alley. Ooh, I don't like that. First boss. Feather Ray. You're cursed to be a nuisance to your party. I haven't run the Sky Deep Cenote in a while. I pretty much only ran it that one time that I had to do it. Oh yay, bullet hell. Bubble bomb. Oh, that's a good thing to see. I got hit. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Oh, now we're producing bubbles against each other. I'll greed roll on it. I could always sell this stuff if I don't need it. Again, ankles of adamantite. Crits for days! The air item is level 666, so I'll need roll on it. Maybe it'll be better for me. It's alright, I don't mean to keep coughing in your ear. who is this? Firearms, huh? Ah, so it's gonna reflect. Alright. Something tells me that this... Alright, I guess correctly. I'm just gonna follow the group. We all get hit, we all get hit. Down for the count. Oh, this place is getting pretty crazy looking. I just noticed we have two black mages. I guess they're one's teaching the other. Place is nutso. That's gotta be the Golden City. Well, that weapon is not for warrior, I know that much. That is for dark. Oh, evidently you can stun them. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot, we have a white mage. They've been stunning constantly with Holy. Yep, time for the last boss already. God, that was a quick dungeon. Who's the last boss again? Oh. Hammerhead. Maul Skull. Sculptor of Silence. I wasn't that far off from Hammerhead. Maul Skull. Gatekeep's Anvil. So this is like the redheaded stepchild of Pyramid Head. Skull Crush. Oh no! What? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. See, what my plan was I was going to use the stupid, my charge attack and close the gap. Whoa! But, that didn't work out too well because I was too worried about stacking damage. So I just let it play out and I got punted. Oh shit. That's what I was worried about. Getting stacked on. I guess I shouldn't have worried about it too much. Oh well. Yay, we did it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've celebrated a victory. Ooh, I got a Sky Deep Labrys. So I got my weapon upgrade. Now the question is it better than what I got? I got one commendation. Yeah. I think we found it.
I thought this place was of Yokwi origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
Don't think so.
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time. Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
It's kind of similar, though. It does look a little golden.
A golden light. Could it be?
There's a platform on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Your keystones. Or that.
That's how, apparently.
Oh, Arnville.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Cautiously. Let's not toss caution to the wind now.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Mm-hmm. That's where you put the tablets. You can see the indentations. Alphino caught it.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
Kind of looks like the Temple of Time a little bit from Ocarina. So instead of 3, there's 7.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Two, 3, 4, 5. I only heard 5 thunks.
Leave it to Alphino.
A lot of cubes. Kind of think of bismuth when I see this area. The gold and purple and the cubes.
Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
Yep.
Well done! Well done indeed.
Oh, Golul.
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
So we did it. We made it to the end.
Curiosity.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the Golden City of Legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate. As to what the city is and what Gal of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
Time to get some answers.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Not by yourself, though.
Come, let us return to Tuliola.
Home at last.
Got goosebumps. As I'm remembering what's coming up. Up. Why we hunt. That popped up. We've done it. We've seen Wuklamat to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. You may now enter the Skydeep Cenote with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. Upon speaking with Peshqua, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Dawn of a new tomorrow. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuklamat's victory in the right of succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. time to cutscene it up. Sometime later. Oh, it's Kona. Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? Sure. I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I only did as you might have in my position. Wuklamot did all the work. I was just moral support. I only did as you might have had in my position. My primary business and calling is to deliver a message from Lama Chi. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed the desire for you to accept a post within her administration, while making no mention of me. Oof. You need to decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lama Chi or not is up to you. That is all. If you'll excuse me. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. Kind of rough to keep me tethered to one spot. Kind of gets a little selfish, don't you think? And thus it arrived. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension Ceremony.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn Servants.
It's starting.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least. People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn Servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold. My daughter, Wook Lamont! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihiolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihiolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because my journey has taught me one thing above all else. Your happiness is my happiness!
If only, huh?
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
A very smart idea.
Yeah.
Well, not that part.
My father led Tulihiolal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else. Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be done serving with me, Kona?
Lamachi, are you certain?
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tuli Hyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
Oh, this is the sad part. wording.
Of course you knew. It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. Sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Though not quite to the original script, your new dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
I had an inkling when I first played, but I wasn't super sure. But I kind of wasn't surprised when the reveal happened. I was like, the thought did cross my mind. Well, Clement was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. I also kind of thought about the whole dual leadership role, too. That kind of got a little heavy-handed when Bakul and Zaralja, both of them were kind of waylaid on the side. The future of Tuliolal is bright indeed. Uh-oh, I'm getting super close to 99. Uh-oh, meanwhile. Earlier in Yaktel.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Sounds like ill omen for you, buddy, talking about your little bit of time left. It's almost like talking about how you're about to go on that retirement. And then a horror movie starts, or horror game. Yep. Yeah, I saw that coming. A mile away. Ever greater, ever brighter. Ooh, I got music. Dawn Trail. Wuklamot has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as fellow Dawn Servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Wuklamot secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuli Yolal will prosper under their care. Yep, me too. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lama Chi. It'll be my honor, Lama Chi. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Nothing. I'm gonna say, it'll be my honor. Thank you. It means a lot to me. It would also be my honor to call you Lama Chi. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting up for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, hero? Sure. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk, then. Sweet, I get to go and do this. Cutscening it up. Alright, ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Aunt T's Tacos, and not just for a snack, I promise you. Wukavu and Mablu should be there. Wuklamot is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave Wuklamot behind by entering a different area or by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Wuklamot accompany you again, return and speak with her at the original location. Real heroes break their ankles. We're gonna go and collect. Why we hunt? Ah, hero. The Wing of Protection has been keeping a beady eye on you. Say you've been making yourself useful, that your adventures have taken you to nigh on every corner of Tural, including Yaktel, I hear, the land of my people. I know how dangerous those woods can be, not only from the tales of my ancestors, but from the bills on this board, too. Think you're ready to take on a bigger challenge? Sure. That's why I'm here. That's the spirit. Alright then, let me tell you what these intermediate marks are all about. Beginner level marks can be taken down by any hunter or mercenary, but these ones call for a mite more preparation. I'm not just talking physically, but mentally too. If you're going to risk your life going after these beasts, it's important to know what you're risking it for. Which is why I tell everyone who thinks they're ready to move on from beginner build to talk to Tiat Kat first. She's a master huntress and mentor to would-be vipers. You'll find her down in the Gornatruk Gleam Sands. Look for the zebra with the cobalt fur and ask her to tell you our history. Awesome. let's grab this. Bayside Bevy. You have business with me, Outlander. Bolo Gao sent you, eh? More meat for the marks. Though you look to have a little more about you than most. Well, if you're dead set on devoting yourself to the Dawn Hunt, I should let you know a little bit more about it. Where to begin. You might say at the beginning, but it's hard to put a pin in exactly when that was. Even before Kona brought the system of marks and bills over from Eorzea, our people were hunters. Not just for food, but for safety, hunting down those ill-made monstrosities whose every existence was inimical to our own. It was for that very purpose that the Vipers came to be. The finest hunters in Tural banded together to hone their skills and their blades, and devoted their lives to stalking and slaying the fiends. At first, we were no more than a fellowship of like-minded folk who'd take it upon themselves to deal with any danger they caught wind of. It was only after Gulul Jaja united Tural under the Dawn Servant's crown that our role as protectors of the realm was made official. Commissions started pouring in from Yasalani and to Yaktel, but we didn't have the numbers to answer to them all. That's when Kona proposed we bring in the system he'd seen in Eorzea, calling on adventurers and mercenaries to handle those threats we couldn't. Oof. If there's a point to this little history lesson, it's this. Many folk join the hunt seeking adventure or glory or fortune. But from the very beginning, whenever that was, it's been about one thing and one thing only. Protecting those who can't protect themselves. Don't forget that. And one more request that I make of every Viper to train under me. Don't get yourself killed. We hunt to save lives, not to throw them away for no good reason. I reckon that's enough moralizing for me for one day. It's about time I headed back to Yaktel. Come and drop by if you're ever in the area. Ugh. Back already, are you? Did Tiat Cat tell you everything you needed to know? Yep. Good to hear. We don't hunt to kill, we hunt to live. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Speaking of, I took the opportunity to update the ledger. You're approved to take on intermediate marks now. Good hunting, and good luck. Intermediate Dawn Hunt mark bills are now available. You are now able to undertake intermediate Dawn Hunt mark bills from the Dawn Hunt board in Tuliolal. New quests and advanced Dawn Hunt mark bills will become available from Bolago upon reaching level 99 and fulfilling certain conditions within the main scenario. Oof. That's ways away. Is it this way? Yep. Wookavoo. Mobley, Tobly, all of them. Dawn Servant Wookalamat. Words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. But I cannot. You are Dawn Servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. Could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wookalamat become Dawn Servant, hero. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawn Servant's ascension presents us all with the prime opportunity. Which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true test as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the right of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliolal has to offer. In Jacques Touralet, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I cannot think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ihihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by to the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wuklamat will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fanjantain around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? Saw a man matching the description by the weapons dealer at Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of Yokoi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. I was just there, I think. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Tacos do sound good right about now. Alright, so now we gotta go find Fanjantain. And he was basically back where I was at. Two quests and I'll be 99. Hey, it's Gerfler. Dawn Servant, hero, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliolal isn't a short one. Ko. Long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, hero. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember, yet here we stand celebrating the ascension of your claimant. Yep. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliolal I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant. I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kuzumaoka and the Yokoi of Chiwagur, Seltern. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chiwagur come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I have been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Ko. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between Hellpans and Potsworns is the very spirit of a healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hun Muruk. I'm taking pauses so I can keep my breathing regular. The Zebra Ra? I believe I saw him in the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. Oh, there's Zerilja. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wuklamot. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, you know? What my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. On a day's work. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Kettenram anywhere? Or Tankwa, that is. Kettenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. We're ready to appear when we least expect him. We'd best be going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourselves at home. And come and visit us any time. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. Sure. I love the jog buff now that they added. Makes things so much easier to get around town since you can't mount. Just having a permanent sprint in town would have been best, but can't always have that. Oh, I forgot to check and see if there were any, like, speech areas. I don't think so. Hopefully not. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulichola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shaktural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Sweet.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already.
I'd say it's halfway.
You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end.
Halfway.
You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn Servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
Kakuya.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyollal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
Maybe. That's the plan. I'm still undecided, to be honest. That's the plan.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
That works. Arnval, I'll always welcome your company, buddy.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
Excuse me.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shak Tural Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Whether we like it or not. Just kidding. Well, Clement's not a bad character. She's just a little doofy sometimes. At least her heart's in the right place. I'm gonna pour it over. I might be able to hit 99 before this stream ends. Still got 2 more zones to unlock. I believe it was 2 more zones. Oh, 3 zones actually. My bad. Past these gates and over the bridge lies Shak Tural. You have a permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last-minute stops to make before we leave? Forgive me. I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. Uh-oh, cutscene. Meanwhile, in the depths of the sky deep cenote. That's a bad spot. Look who it is. Zeralja. This is the gate to the Golden City. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the Salt, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so he thought until the right's objective became the City of Gold. So he's the one that penned the paper. But to think that Tonqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So you say, yet the new Dawn servants succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. Oh shit. You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade, these bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise, open the gate, and become the ruler you were destined to be. Looks almost like a goblet / hourglass. It's working. Is some there? Can hear me. At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are the guardian of the city's great power. I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. Is that so? Oh, boy. Fascinating. Name your price, then, for my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Uh-oh. Promise, why? The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange. He knew that was going to happen. Right triumphant. Title? Sunforged. Ooh, I like that title. Ooh, it's actually better. Oh. I gotta double check to make sure I got everything upgraded. They are a slight boost, the earrings. I think I'll keep just the axe. The long road to Jacques Terral. Sweet muffins. Ready to get underway? Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Jacques Terral is a wonder in its own right. How much did I get? 1 million. Oh, it won't quite hit there. This gate is barred to all save those who with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Signed by Val Wooklamat herself. My apologies, sir. If you would wait here just a moment. Alrighty. Of course, we're leaving at night.
Shall we then? On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatonatam. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel, each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Shalawani.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier. As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Short on Ronique. Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. The Ronique have been acting strangely of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for rent's proven bothersome work. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either, but much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well-traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronique that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression, too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Actually, I may be a little concerned. But the Ronique, Arnvel, the Ronique. Whatever gets us where we're going faster. I'm gonna say the Ronique. If this is your first time in Shalawani, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. How you doing, Plex? A fair point. If we're going to give you the authentic Shalawani experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. Hey, really quick question, Plex. I was watching your video still for your 7th Day to Die. And why are you planting dirt on the top of your base and then digging it back up? Are you duplicating the soil, the clay or something? I'm just trying to figure out what that was. Take your head into to Husatawi, then. I'll have a man bring the Ronik over there. You're farming clay? So basically, you make the soil, you plant it, and then you dig it back up and you just get more soil? Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Oh, lefty time. Oh. That's definitely an oversight on their part. I wonder how long until they patch that up. Now the question, the golden... yeah, right, sorry. Now the other golden question, might as well go in for a penny, in for a pound. How much does the clay sell to traders? Could you use it to turn around and make a fine bit of coin? Last time I was here, it was a little more than a camp with a shop or 3. Gonna have to write that down though, so when I play again.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Make clay blocks. You said 12, I think. Dig back. 42. Or it was 16, actually. It's a little over double. Oh, okay. But it will be worth it. Another question. You said I was having an issue with zombies or Zed spawns inside of my base because I didn't dig up the ground. If I were to dig the ground up and then repot it with all clay blocks that I created, would that count as unspawnable area? Or would I have to put like wood / stone down or like concrete?
Now hold on a minute.
So I can't do my own dirt block? It has to be wood or above? Darn.
Some sort of trouble.
Oh, I know what I could do. I could use, so instead of the clay block, you could use, farm plot, right? Farm plot counts as unspawnable area, right? That would be what I'd have to do to put dirt in. Okay.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Now we're gone from Central America, South America to Old Western.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny.
Well, to be quite frank, I'm using an axe. They're using... Oh, actually, he does have a sword. Never mind. He has a gun on his back, too. Actually, he has a dagger.
They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
And their guns are actually pretty damn huge.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Perfect timing for me to show up. Convenient.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat? Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time.
Oh wait, Plex, did you do your stream today? Or are you about to do it? Because if you're about to stream, I won't be able. I'll be able to join up because I'm almost done with mine. Don't forget to check out Plex's Gaming, by the way. Got some excellent content.
You hurt my feelings.
He's given me quite a few pointers on how to survive the Z apocalypse.
Fine! If that's how it's gonna be.
I missed it. Dang.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Estinian.
Is that?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
It's always a common insult, calling someone a sack of dung.
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekua is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
I'm getting there, Plex. I'm still having a little bit of, tickle in the chest. A little bit of constriction.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shaktural.
I'm basically, right now, I'm on steroid pills to, I guess, keep inflammation down in my chest. And if it gets worse, that the steroids don't help, use my inhaler. Basically, I'm just getting used to the fact that if my breathing gets upset, I need to take a spritz.
What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Yeah, I hear you. Going wherever the wind blows, eh? How very like you. I'll take the first one.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future. But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
He just told me to eat cactuar.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
And then people that don't play Final Fantasy often, cactuar are little cactus people. No sooner did we set out than we run into an excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dustwatch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. Oh, that's fun. The peoples of Shalawandi rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dustwatch was likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zoralja's authority. All of which is to say that, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. I'm gonna run straight in, axe drawn, saddled up. I should like to think the stableman has arrived at the Ronique by now. I'll go on ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come find us when you have had your fill. See? Running right on in. Axe wielded. I'm gonna play some cards. You got time for a game of Triple Triad? It's all the rage around these parts. Only trouble is, I keep losing. Sounds fine to me. I'll take your card. I'll play one win, and then out, whether I win the card or not. It's Chaos. 3 open and plus. You plussed me. Draw. Dang. One more time. Oh, it's sudden death now. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm keeping myself as calm and rested as possible and not trying to push myself too hard. Damn it, I lost. Looks like I still need practice. Should play a few hands around the saloon, see if I can up my game. I'm doing my best to try to get rested up because I got to get back to working soon. They only gave me 2 days this week. They're trying to get me as rested as possible because the week after we have a few managers on vacation, so I gotta step it up. So I'll be going back to 40-hour weeks plus. The friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronique. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Sheshenewuzi Springs. Jesus criminy. And I know I butchered that. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dustwatch dealt with this banditry? Kameka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them up all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then. If you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friends seem to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Let's mount up. So we get to listen to some slow guitar riff as we take a little bit of a scenic route through the sandstorm. I'm going to continue when I get off stream to watch or try to play catch up with your videos, Plex. I've been trying to catch up, but for some weird reason, whenever I leave YouTube for an extended period of time and I go back to it on my phone, it resets the video and I have a hard time finding where I left off. But this time I wrote down the time where I left off at, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to try and get that caught up. I'm taking notes, by the way, of your stuff, so that way I can improve my own actions in the game. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronique. Now then. This is Sheneshawezi Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shalawani. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Husatawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Sure. Iyate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tural. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Dang. Not very often you see orchestrion rolls for buy. So now I gotta go find a blue-haired lass. Again, running around with my axe drawn. Anyone want to play? Yes, I am Iyate, and who might you be? He is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Elena Arenvel, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while living as long as we do. Well, this is Iyate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Pleasure's mine. Never thought I'd see the day when you would travel with company. You really have grown, Eleneshpia. Eleneshpia. There we go. Ellen, what now? Is that what they call you here? Alright, alright. I was born Eleneshpia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Viera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stomping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kakuya again. She's the finest archer I know, Eleneshpia's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Iate, even among the Shitona. Well, I couldn't compare it to Kakuya, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Galul-Jaja's traveling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after Eleneshpia was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. Must have been hard on you. Iate, please. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. The dusty air is not to my liking. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kakuya. Help! I need help. Oh, perfect. Convenient. What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Convenient. It's almost like my character's, reincarnated spirit is always where it needs to be. Well, for the most part. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Wuklamot's nursemaid. Arenville, hero. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah? Hold on. Did he say this is Wuklamot's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. Oh, great. I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. Sweet. Do I get to kill them, or do I have to leave them alive? Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by his ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Sword and board goes down first. Ah, what am I kidding? We'll take him down as a pair. Never mind. That guy lasted a little bit longer. Oh, cool. Get my steel giant boy. Now, Mika was a very brave elderly woman to run off after bandits, that, especially after they had just threatened to basically cut her throat ear to ear. Oh, this is perfect. It's a cemetery. They're telling me to go inside. Oh, nope, telling me to go around. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea where they're headed. You said they stole something from you. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wuklamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wuklamat crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much and of my plan to return home to Yasulani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve, and now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin into my name if only they had left me that bracelet. Ah, great. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're getting that bracelet back. I'll knock them senseless. It's what Wuklamat would want. I'm doing the first one. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Hero will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure I'll proceed as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wuklamat put so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Sheshanewezi Springs. Blech. She'll be safer in town, and with Yate there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Sounds understandable. Thank you, both of you. Well, pretty soon I'm not going to be able to use Warrior to finish the storyline because it'll be maxed out. Once I finish this mission, I hit 99. By the way, it's dodo time. Ironville told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't even care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you'll set things right. Oh, there's that level up. Brace for trouble. Crit and spell speed's nice. Ooh, the fruit and aloe jelly is getting picked up. Determination and crit. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. Well, I have nothing but contempt for these bandits. As this involves a gift from Wuklamat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dust Watch. Well, no, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? I may have saved a star on one occasion. No more than any other adventure. Oh, I'm picking the first one. You saved the star? That's a bold claim to make, but if true, that certainly speaks to your strength. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tonatanyawi in the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now the ceruleum extraction is big business. No one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dust Watch know if you like. Let's not. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain. If you have no objections... Sure. Lead the way, Ironville. This is your old stomping grounds. Right then, let's be off. Well, kind of stomping grounds. It's on the way. Unfortunately, I'll have to leave this here. I hit my 2-hour mark a little while ago. I just wanted to pick long enough just to hit 99. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 179 of my playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you'd like to go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Keep with the content. Hit the bell if you want to be notified whenever I go live and or release new content. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay, then no spoilers please. And I will see you all in the next video. Catch you then, later. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out Plexus Gaming, by the way. He's a good buddy. I may not have met him in person, but he's got some good content. And if you enjoy a good slugfest with some Zeds, he's your guy. He's also got some other content coming down the pike. And look at that. One more HP point, and I've got 145,000 HP. Woo. Bye, everyone.